At Mission Community Hospital has been in lockdown the last several hours after a wild scene here. LAPD just telling me a few moments ago they have lifted that lockdown, so the hospital in a sense is open again, accepting patients. It all plays out right in the main entrance there. When a man walks up, there's a confrontation. He has a knife and a hospital worker is stabbed. Better look, let's get off to video. Again, that front area right under that foyer area is the target of the investigation. Witnesses telling us around 7 o'clock tonight they see a man. He's dressed all in black with a black backpack, walking up slowly, and just as luck would have it, or unluck if you will, he winds up face to face with a hospital worker. There was a confrontation. There's yelling going on, and all of a sudden that man dressed in black pulls out a knife and stabs the hospital worker. Some folks nearby in the foyer run out. They turn Good Samaritans. They start yelling. They're able to chase that man with a knife away. He runs down the sidewalk, disappears in the darkness, but the hospital worker is rushed to a nearby hospital that has a trauma center because of the nature of those stab wounds. Don't know anything more other than that hospital worker listed in stable condition. LAPD rushes here, lights and sirens, several black and whites, and they do a search basically floor to floor, room to room, making sure there is no more danger, no more threat to the hospital workers, the hospital patients. So they lift the lockout. And interesting enough, as all of that was going on, a cardiologist arrives soon. He's even turned away, can't even get into the hospital himself because of the lockdown. And he tells me he was just shocked when he heard what happened and really saddened. Think about it, that you would have such violence targeting a hospital itself. Listen to the doctor.
Somebody came up and one of the employees, maybe either as he was coming out or going in, somebody came up to him, said something to him, and then stabbed him.
No place. You do great work here. You save lives, and you have something like this happen, violence like this.
Oh, it's just scary, and it's just a really sad thing that it's going to happen in a place where you're really trying to help people and save them. Instead, it's almost like the opposite is occurring right in front of the hospital, in front of our eyes.
Right in front of the hospital, and then he went on to say right in front of your very eyes. The doctor's shaken by that, but again, the lockdown lifted, the hospital open again, accepting patients. The search goes on, I can tell you. Black and whites rushing down here the last half hour or so, down Roscoe. They think the man with a knife ran off in that direction, disappearing in the darkness, about 40 to 50 years old. Investigators say dressed all in black. They don't know what started that confrontation. Again, not much known about the hospital worker other than a stab wound, rushed to another location, another hospital. Condition is fair. For now, we are live here at Panorama City. Back to both of you we go.